At this point, today, we see that Russia is stuck in Ukraine. If, in that or another way, there is kind of deal or there is kind of development in Ukraine that leads Russian leadership to believe that NATO is weak, that Ukraine is defeated, that NATO is divided, then of course there could be quite a temptation to challenge NATO directly. Today, my answer would be that while Russia is stuck in Ukraine, that possibility of direct military attack is not very high, but it may change very, very quickly. Even if we are hearing from the top Russian leadership that we are not going to attack NATO, but we also heard that we are not going to attack Ukraine a couple of years ago. So we have judged such kind of statements with some grain of salt. I do hope that our message that we were right about Russia some 20 years ago, some 10 years ago, some even couple of years ago, and everyone acknowledged, will also be a good argument when we are saying that we need to spend as soon as possible now in order to avoid a worst case scenario on spending much more later. We do believe that NATO summit in The Hague must agree on larger defense spending, and we believe that 5% target is one that we must achieve. Yes, we can discuss some modalities. About the timeline, our position would be the sooner the better, but we understand all the arguments. I will not go into years. We would say that if we can agree on 5% target, and if we can set a deadline, we can set a time frame, we can agree what we understand by those 5%, that's already a remarkable achievement. Hope that understanding in Madrid also that this is a critical time for the alliance, both when it comes to its defense capabilities, but also when it comes to transatlantic relationship, that this understanding will be also in Madrid as well as in each and every NATO capital. I think that we don't have much of choice. And as I said, indeed, I do remember that or another NATO summit. I do remember that in Madrid we had quite a drama with the Swedish membership. At that point, there were some concerns raised by one of the member states. Yes, it took time to find the solution, but we did it. I do understand that also problems of those countries that are probably farther from Russia, that are in the alliance, that want to keep the alliance strong, at the same time also understanding where their democratic limitations are. But I do also believe that there are so good lessons in the history that we'll be able not only to agree, but also to implement. Because one thing is to end summits with declarations, another thing that the real implementation starts next day. Thank you.